do something, you gotta lead with the bounce.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a
Let's
showdown
peek.
in the
It's
AFC
looking even
North.
higher than this.
Who knows what we're in store for here on Monday Night Prime Time.
I've got to wonder what's going through his head right now. Here's about a silver dollar size
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, the new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
11, Thomas.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. In motion goes the tight end. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
To about the 35, 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd down at 7. Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Burrow looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful. And now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Ooh, the juke. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And fights through one man. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. George Pickens there to make the grab. And the Dragons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
3rd and goal. Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That is caught.
Nifty move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Dragons are an extra point away from drawing level.
Now the try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. How did he stay on his feet? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Right 80.
Now Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he's got it inside the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dragons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Tua Tagovailoa with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Bo Nix, a touchdown pass in the victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Justin Jefferson well over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Come on, right? Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up, and he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, 30 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Looking to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Oh, and that is incomplete. For a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now it's Burrow.
trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
On one, ready?
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does. And now you give your team more than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them setting the tone and picking up their defense.
2nd and a couple.
He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
A beautiful fake. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Here's a diving catch right side. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here we go. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
What's this say? 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Back to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right 80. Right hot. Shot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Touchdown!
George Pickens.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Dragons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Able to find Higgins.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He can't get him down. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Dragons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And touchdown. A great effort there. 76 yards.
And the Dragons use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Breaks through the contact.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 4. 57 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Gets around him, breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On second down, they'll run it here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. This is 1st and 10.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
To throw, Burrow. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Pass complete to Higgins. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Well, partner, that'll do it. You know, these week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Tokyo, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave, Young Enrique, speaking at AKA. Don't know what you heard or what you thought about your boy, but they lied about your boy, going dumb, and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print, that's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28 telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skillet, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, whip your lovin' on me. Young MISSIONARY, he sharp like barbed wire. She stole my heart, then she got archived. I keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. All the girls in the front row, all the girls at the barricade, all the girls have been waiting all day. Let your tongue hang